What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You are now tuned in to another great episode of Malia's Kitchen. I'm your host, Malcolm Green. I got something special for you guys today. So I'm taking a classic and flipping it around, fusing it up, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to make it something different. So today, I felt like stuffed shells, right? You got your traditional stuffed shells, nice Italian dish, we love it, right? Now, I'm making a Mexican stuffed shells. So it'll have all the Mexican flavors fused with all the Italian ingredients, and then we'll just get it going. We'll see where it takes us. I'll teach you guys start to finish and how to plate it. Let's go. I got a few of my things that I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna show you what you should be getting at the supermarket. Now, I can make everything fresh, start to finish, whatever it is. But we're keeping it quick, we're keeping it simple, and we're keeping it easy. So, a couple things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need your shells to stuff your shells, right? Keep it easy. Now, some of my Mexican ingredients, I'm doing a taco blend cheese. Okay, so taco blend is like, let's see here, you got some mild cheddar, some Monterey Jack, got a little taco seasoning on there, keep it moving, right? Ready to go. Now also, I got my avocado, I'm gonna use this for my garnish, okay? I got some black beans, some frijoles, I think that's how you say it. Also, I'm doing chicken tenders for this. Now you could do boneless, skinless chicken thighs, you can do chicken breast. I'm going with the tenders. I just like the way they come out. I like the way they stay juicy once I broil them. I'm gonna broil them in some Mexican spices there. I got some fresh limes, green onion, and I got a sauce. Now, I could have did my sauce from scratch, that's fine, but we're doing quick, we're doing easy, we're doing simple. Now, if you are buying sauce out of the jar, can, whatever you're doing, you wanna do it in maybe a glass jar. You can do it in a tin, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna take a little bit more time to get that that tin flavor out, that metal flavor that you get. You can get it out. So if you're gonna do it from scratch, or if you're gonna do it from, you know, beginning to end, you can definitely use the tin thing. It's way inexpensive, but these were on sale anyway. I went with this brand here today. They're not paying me, but it was, if you buy 3, you get them for $1 a piece. Pretty good to go. Then I got my jalapenos, okay? I'm gonna use that also to garnish, and I'm doing fresh sliced iceberg lettuce, shreds. We're gonna use that too. So, a couple of my ingredients, a couple of my other stuff. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you what to mix. I'm gonna show you what to stuff, and we'll be ready to go, okay? Stay tuned. So right now, I rinsed off my chicken and washed my chicken. When I say I washed my meat, what I use is, I use a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of salt, and some hot water. I just let that meat get in there for a little bit. It's the way my mom did it, it's the way my grandmother did it, that's how I'm gonna do it, and that's how I did it. So, boom, I rinsed that off, just give it a rinse, and now I got it in my little pan here, okay, with some extra virgin olive oil, just to get something going. Now I'm gonna season it with a couple different seasonings. Now bear with me, I'm doing this with one hand, okay? So right now, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of my garlic powder in here. I definitely like garlic. Now I'm gonna use a low sodium chili mix, okay? And I don't wanna use the whole packet, I just want a tiny bit. That's all I'm gonna use. I just want a little brush. Now your chili mix is gonna have like some cumin in there, some Mexican spices in there, some chili powder, so on and so forth. I'm also gonna add some extra chili powder in there. And a pinch of salt. Also what I'm gonna add to the mix is I'm gonna add some salsa to it. Now, if you realize what salsa has in it, it's a good way to kind of season a lot of the stuff that you have. So this is gonna have some tomato juice, some jalapeno peppers, some onions, some garlic, some cilantro. Give me more Spanish flavors in there. I'm gonna add maybe like 2 teaspoons to that chicken mix and get that going and start my other process. Okay, so I added my salsa, I got that mixed up. Now I'm just gonna cover it up, let it do its thing. Now I know I should wait, but I ain't waiting. One more box. That's good. It'll cook when it needs to. All right, y'all. So now I got my chicken going. I got my pasta going. And now I'm just going to prep my other ingredients to get going inside the shell. So I'm going to stuff the actual shell with the chicken, right? With the ricotta, right? And black beans. Switching it up, right? So I got my beans here. I got my ricotta here. I'm gonna mix these up too, and I'm gonna season them with Italian seasoning. So you can get an Italian seasoning anywhere. It's usually all mixed up. It has oregano, dry parsley, a couple other things in there, depending on what the seasoning is. But no salt. Just gonna throw that in there and get ready to go. Okay, so I got my black beans in there. I'm gonna squat down so you guys can see me. So I got my black beans in here. And what I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna add my ricotta cheese to it, okay? Now I was using a canned black bean, so I rinsed it real quick. Now I'm just gonna open this up here. Okay, keep that going. Oh, keeping it easy. And the goal is to mix it up without smashing my black beans too much, okay? So I'm also gonna grab my green onion, slice about half of it. If you like green onion, you know, do your thing, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm gonna do about cool. I also want to add some garlic powder to this and a kiss of the fresh lime in there. I try to adapt most of the, Spanish influence of flavors inside my ricotta cheese. Got that going. Okay. Now I also have my Mexican blend cheese. So my Mexican blend cheese, I bought a taco blend and the Mexican blend. And the Mexican blend will have, same thing, Monterey Jack, queso, flavor, quesadilla, cheeses in there that makes it all ooey and gooey. So what I want to do is, I want to add about all of it. Feeling frisky. You know what I mean? Let's get that going. Y'all take a look at this real quick here. Let me get y'all going. See? So that's what you're looking for. Keeping it simple. Nothing crazy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, y'all. So quick disclaimer. When you're not cooking your own food, if you're cooking for someone else, please wear gloves. Make sure your hands are clean. And please switch your gloves. So I've seen this plenty of times being in the restaurant industry, working in restaurants, seeing people cook, seeing this, that. They put the gloves on, right? And then they start touching everything else with the gloves on, thinking that, oh, I have my gloves on, I'm cool. No, it's the same thing. It's the same contamination, what you're doing, if you keep those same gloves on, especially dealing with chicken, salmonella, anything like that, especially when you're cooking for someone else. The worst thing you want to do is get someone sick. Like, you do not want to get someone sick just because it's something that you could have changed differently in the way that you're preparing the food. So let's get back to scheduled programming. So I got my shells going. Take a peek at my, see, okay, see, we down to business with the chicken. Okay, so now with the chicken, I'll mix it up. I'll turn the heat on low. And I don't want to overcook my chicken because, again, I'm going to put this whole process in the oven. All right, stay tuned. So my chicken, I want to cool it down, okay? Cool it down, you got to slow it down, slow it down. And the whole point of me wanting to cool down my chicken is because I want it cool enough where I can fold it into my ricotta bean and cheese mixture, right? Without burning myself. Because if I get that all incorporated, it's just gonna be easier to stuff those shells. Once I have a nice little concoction, I can take a spoon, stuff, ready to go. Now I wanna cook my shells. I got my shells going. I wanna cook those like halfway. I don't want them all done because again, we're throwing it in the oven, 350 for about 20, 25 minutes. So I don't want to cook it all the way because I want my shells to hold up to everything that we're about to give it, all the flavors, everything that we're about to give the shells. We want them to be able to hold up to all that power. So about halfway cook the shells. Once they start getting a little flimsy and they're pliable, that's when you want to pull them. Don't mind me. I'm just taking a little real break. I just want to see if the flavors are still the same. Since I had them when I was a kid, I just want to see the flavors are the same. Just taste test. Okay, they're the same. I'm good. I'm back. So right now I have one of the things of sauce in here, right? With some Italian seasoning and some granulated garlic. And what I'm doing is heating this up. I'm trying to incorporate some more flavor into it, okay? I don't want it bland or flavorless. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of extra regular olive oil. And about 2 spoons of salsa. Like I said, I want that Spanish flavor in there, and there's a great way to get that in there. And I'm gonna incorporate that. And all I wanna do is bring this to like a light simmer. And this is going to go on top of my pasta. Sorry y'all can't see this thing, but the pasta's almost ready to go. Looking at that, okay? Probably about 5 more minutes. Okay, so what you want to do is, whenever you're cooking with another person's sauce or another person's product, like a can or anything like that, you want to always taste. Some of these things have, some sodium and things like that, so they don't need any extra salt, they don't need any of that, but you definitely want to taste and see where your flavor profiles are going, okay? Okay, we're ready to rock. Okay, so with chicken tenderloin, it's kind of easy to pull apart with your hands, especially when it's cooked done and it's right. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a quick coarse chop on my cutting board before I add it to my ricotta mixture. Get yourself a cleaver, people, please. Don't mind my Doritos, those are my joints. That's what we're looking for right there. Give a good mix, make sure it's all incorporated. And we're ready to rock. Now I like a little spice, so I'm gonna add a couple dashes of hot sauce up in there. Oh yeah. Spicier the better when it comes down to me. Now you don't have to add the hot sauce, it's not a necessity, but add a dash here, there, whatever, give it a little kick. Okay, got a spoon. So only tool I need right now, okay? I got my sauce in front of me. I got my pasta, and I got my mix. So all I wanna do is I wanna take a spoonful of the mix, okay? And try to stuff my pasta. Now I'm gonna try to stuff it over the mix, so if any mix drops, it drops right up in there, you feel what I'm saying? Now this is the tricky part. Sometimes you get it in, sometimes it falls over, sometimes a little bit gets in, a little bit gets out, but you can manage, so take a look at that.
Now I'm gonna do this, then I'm just gonna wait in my hand. Got about 20 more of these to go, so bear with me.
So right now I got a whole pan full. Now it took me about 10 minutes, right? But this is a good activity you could do with your kids, your children. I got the whole pan, and look, I got plenty more to keep on going if I want to. So this is a good meal that you could prepare for like a party or anything like that. So now I'm just gonna do some final steps, okay? So right now I'm gonna hit it with the sauce. And be generous with the sauce, because like I said, that pasta is al dente, so it's gotta cook, and it needs the moisture in order to cook. Okay, hit it with the sauce, get the corners, make sure you go in there. Make sure you got your oven preheated to 350 too. preheat that oven. Don't forget. I almost forgot. And I'm gonna use all the sauce because I only used 1 can, but get all the sauce in there. You know, pat it down, make sure it gets all up in the crevices and stuff because you need that moisture. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of dollops of my mixture still. Couple dollops of chicken with all the goodness in there, you know what I'm saying? Spread that out a little bit. All right now, get you a bird's eye view. And I'm gonna hit it with the cheese on top, you feel me? Lord have mercy. And depending on if you like cheese or not, you can hit it with as much cheese as you want to, my friend. As much cheese as you want to. But make sure you get a nice little cover. I'm gonna top it with some foil and throw it in my oven. We're ready to rock. Right up in the oven again. All right, bon voyage. All right, so it's been in for about 45 minutes here. I'm just gonna check. There you go. So now I'm just gonna put it in the oven for about another 15 minutes without the tin foil, and then I'll be ready to go. Oh. Yeah, baby, I'm looking for right there. So now I got a couple more garnishes here. I'm gonna plate it up, let you know how we look. Hit it with some shredded cheese, a little tomato, some sliced jalapeno, gotta have the avocado. Have a little dollop of sour cream and a little more. And that's it. Simple, easy, anybody can do it. You just take the first bite, see what's going on here. It's gonna be mad hot. So I'm just checking to see if my pasta's cooked. Okay, a little sour cream, a little that jalapeno. But I don't care. Love the fusion. A little bit of spice, okay? A little freshness back and forth. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know how y'all do. Let me know if you want me to merge something else. And I got your back. How?